Hello and welcome to the Michigan Republic. This is episode 2, and I'm just going to get started. So the first thing I need to do is I need a construction sector. In order to feed the construction sector, I need gas. So I need to put a simple gas station. So I have my mud road come down like this, and then around, up the coast, just like that would be nice. So right here, I'm going to build a gas station. Yes. Try to put it like this. And then I'm going to build a driver shed right here. And in this driver shed, I'm going to buy a fuel truck. Just one to begin with. And I'll hit play and we'll watch it. So I'm going to connect to the space elevator to load fuel. And then I'll click the gas station to unload the fuel. And before we do anything, we need this one truck to go get gas, put gas in this gas station. And if it doesn't, we're never going to make it because the snow is going to slow our vehicles down so much that they're going to run out of gas before they have a chance to do anything. So we're just going to watch this guy go through the border and pick up some gasoline. I don't like that he skips the road and goes down here. He could just come over, right? Come over and around. Yeah, he should just cross the street. Let me see if I can... Is there anything I can do like road signs? I changed this number 1 here. Nope. I'm just going to keep it like that. I'm not going to mess with it. That's fine. I'll just do something like this. Yeah, that's sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'll bring a mud road right across, right to the center. That way they don't have to like go very far. And I'll go ahead and delete this dirt path. Yeah, okay, good. It looks messed up. I better make sure that that's fixed. There we go. So now I'm going to buy a second oil truck. And our gas station has gas. So now I'm going to come through and I'm going to put down 7 construction sheds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first one here, I'm going to buy a bus to get workers. The second one here is going to be my cement truck. I'll just buy this cheap one for $7,000. The second one here is going to be covered hauls. This is going to be able to grab my electronics and my mechanical components. The next one here next to it is my dumper. And I'm going to need 3. 1 for gravel. 1 for asphalt. And I think actually that's it. Yeah. So now here I'm going to have a single open haul along with my excavators, which I'll buy from the United States. Yeah, I'll buy these 3 bulldozers. And the next one here is going to be another open haul. And it's going to go, I'll buy a United States excavator and a paver and a roller. And then this one at the very end, my last one, will be my road cranes. And I'll get one from the United States right here. So that should be all my vehicles. Whoops, I should have had snowplows first. Oh, too bad. Too late. So I'm going to have my driver shed. Thought I already built one, didn't I? No. Driver shed here. And now my first couple snowmobiles, or I mean not snowmobiles. Also, this is the wrong one here. A road service shed here for snow plows. And the first snow plows is going to be these Ford pickup trucks. Buy a blue one, a green one, a red one, and a black one. And I'm going to take all my construction buildings and we're going to connect them to the space elevator and the customs house. I'm going to copy this over to all the rest. And I'm going to turn off auto search. So when we build a building, I'll see what the building needs and I'll come and I'll select the construction sector to come over here and do something to it. That way we don't have all our construction sectors spread all over doing weird shit and it takes forever to build 10 things at once. I'll build one thing at once, we'll get it done, we'll move to the next thing. So I'm going to need 2 gas stations, probably one dedicated for the snow plows, just to speed up the fueling process. So I'll add a second one here, and I'm going to connect it to my fuel delivery system, and that's what I'll rename it. Fuel Dispo. And it looks like I fucked up again, probably. Oh no, so this guy has gas, right? And he's going to get more gas. And he has a full tank. So I did it. A few minutes ago, or not a few minutes ago, but I woke up a few minutes ago. But a little while ago, I went to play. And I did all of this and set it up. And then everything ran out of gas. Because my snow plows ran out of gas and didn't plow the snow. And it was just a disaster. I couldn't fix it. So here we are. We'll clear these roads off, make things go a little faster. I'm going to wait until all my vehicles are filled with gasoline. And they can't actually get any because there's none in here. Speed it up. And this is what I was saying about how I can't talk non-stop all the time, like in the other videos, because there's not much going on. There's a lot to watch though. Yeah, so here comes our vehicles coming to get gas, now that the gas station has some. I'm going to need to build a dedicated gas station with more storage. But I really don't want to pay for foreign workers for too many things. We need to start earning money from tourism first. And I'll have a bus stop, and then I'll have buses go and get all the workers and tourists from both borders, bring them all to the bus stop, and I'll put a hotel next to the bus stop, and that'll start generating some money. Crank the hotel's price up to 5, and then from there we can, build out. Up here it says there's 819 inactive workers, and all along the NATO border is a bunch of houses with 5 people in each one. So when we need population, I can come here and grab a bunch of people out of these houses and bring them over here to our village. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and buy my 3rd gas truck. Going to need that. Now I have both gas stations being used. Good. And my roads are getting plowed, which is even better. So now that my vehicles are back home and they have all their shit that they need, I'm going to build my first building. It's going to be this industrial facility. And this is where all of our resources are going to come from in the beginning. We'll build these all over the place. So this needs concrete and gravel. So I'm going to go ahead and assign my cement truck. And I'll assign my dumpers. We'll build that guy up. I'm going to buy a 2nd cement truck. That way we have an extra one just in case. And then it needs steel, so it'll take one of my flatbed trucks. Which reminds me, I need another construction shed that's dedicated just to flatbeds. Because I'll need more than 2. I'll need at least 3 of them. And that's only because sometimes they have materials left on the bed. And if this has steel on its bed, it won't ever be used for bricks. So it's good to at least have 4. 1 for prefab, 1 for bricks, 1 for steel, 1 for boards. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy 2 more right here. Let's see. Let me think. I should take this excavator over to here. One, 2, 3, 4. No, that's fine how it is. Two more open halls. 1, 2. So I've spent $500,000 already. So I have the concrete and the gravel done. So now I'm going to have to activate my bus construction and send my workers over to the building. So he's going to go and pick up, I think it's random. One time he's going to go to one border, the next time he'll go to the next one. And it doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of does. I should buy Russian workers. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll go here and I'm going to turn off this one. Because I want to save... nope, opposite. Opposite. I want to get American workers. I want to save my Russian money for my vehicles. Yeah, so the workers I need are going to be Russians. Or no, the workers are going to be Americans. And then I'll use the Russian money to buy these hovercraft vehicles. Yeah, I almost had that backwards. That would have messed things up. Yeah, see, even I have construction sped up, but it doesn't go very fast. Also, I should probably add some mechanisms. So I'll take my bulldozers. Click deliver with mechanism. Actually, no. They'll just drive there. I don't need to do anything special. So I'll select the building. Building is not finished. Go like that. And then I'll go like this. And I'll do the same with the road crane. Now the flatbed can go and grab steel. That's what it's waiting on. So it's going to go and buy some steel from the space elevator. Yeah, past the plow. I wonder if the plows can come up these roads, or if I need to have like a connector piece like right here. I'll have to keep my eyes on that. Same with this way. Okay, so they do come up that way. Yeah, so there's my steel. I only have 2. I probably should have bought some cheaper trucks, but I really like these ones. And they're expensive, so I can only buy a few anyways. And in order to build cars, I do have this auto production line. It's like a 3D printer car facility. So all I'm waiting for is the workers. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a couple of buses. Might as well buy 3 more. They only cost 6,000. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, good. I think that it'll be completed on this cycle. Then I can go through and select all my construction sectors to get resources here. And that took 18 minutes. I don't think that's too bad, especially with the snow. Usually when you start, you don't have snow right away. You have a few months until it starts to snow. And it's completed. So now I'm going to clear this, connect it here, and here. No, clear it. Connect to the facility and the space elevator. Now I'll copy all down the line here. Good. So now I need power in order for these to work. So I'm going to build my fusion generator, or whatever it would be, my free electricity plant. And I'm going to put it right here. And the first thing I need is concrete, gravel, and workers. So let's send the cement trucks. And let's send our dump trucks. We'll send cement and gravel. So they'll come here, they'll grab it right here, and we'll send it over there. Now these snowplows kind of suck. There are better ones. These ones are so cheap. I didn't really want to spend $20,000 on some snowplows. Not yet, anyways. Later on, we're going to build our own, so this will be fine. Because, of course, one of the priorities when the world ends and it gets plunged into a global ice age, you have to go and live in orbit for a couple hundred years. You're going to have to bring some F-350s with you, right? So we're going to bring some Fords up to space with us. So you'll have this big space station, right, with all these old cars sitting there. Alright. So now it needs workers. So I'm going to go ahead and connect my buses up to it. I got to focus a little harder now. And it looks like I'm going to need maybe some more snowplows. Those snowplows are doing a lot of work. Oh, you know what? I don't want gas from the border. I want to get all my gasoline here, so that way I don't pay for it anymore. Once this power plant is done, I can send gas to all my construction facilities so that all my construction vehicles can get fueled up as they park, so they can quit going over here to the gas station. Oh yeah, they just dropped them off. Will it be done in an 8-hour shift? I think so. They're halfway done with their shift and more than halfway done with the building. Oh, I just brought more workers. That's fine. So building's done, right? So I'm gonna go and take my fuel dispo, and I'm gonna go through my construction sectors and click all of them. I'm just gonna unload gas into all of those. Awesome. So now let's see what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna go ahead and I know I said I wanted to keep this dirt, but I think it would be smarter to upgrade it to gravel now instead of later. So I'll bring this over here, and then I'm gonna bring this up like this. And we'll get our gravel road, and we'll bring it in here like this. And now I'm gonna connect it to my dump trucks. We'll get gravel over there, and after the gravel makes it there, we'll grab people from our bus. Oh yeah, so I don't need workers, right? They only need the bulldozer. So I connect the bulldozer to the road, and it'll send them over there to build that road. And I'll have to see, I might want to move this machine, this Caterpillar bulldozer. There's an excavator, a roller, a paver, and an excavator. I think I want one of my bulldozers here. I don't know. We'll see. So here's the road getting made. And I get the road over here, This is where my first hotel is going to be.
I've seen the weary miner scrubbing coal dust from his back, and I've heard his children crying
So I'll put the
as
bus
they
stop
go
in
to heat the shack.
like this right here.
But the banks are made of marble with a guard at every door, and the vaults are stuffed with silver that the
It'll be gravel.
miner sweated for. I've seen my brothers working
So there's the gravel road finished.
throughout this mighty land. I'd prayed we'd get together and
So the
one
gravel road
day
needs these, which are full of gas,
I'd
in
see
this.
my own those banks
So
of
I think
marble
I can go ahead
with a
and put this
guard
all
at
the way to
every
here.
door, and we would
Would be
share those
fine.
vaults of silver that we
And if I build a road from here to
sweated
here, it'll be nice.
for.
Yeah, just do these ones first. Getting ahead of myself. So I'll connect that, and then I'll connect this one here. Get my vehicles out there. Yeah, they don't have to deliver with a mechanism, they just do if they can. Otherwise they'll drive there, which is fine. I should be able to use these as snowplows. Growing up as a kid, I always seen these things as used as snowplows out in the boondocks. Looks like we're in Michigan. The vehicles look right. Yeah, so some of the roads don't need workers, and some do. The ones that don't, I can build now because I don't need to pay any money for it. And I want to upgrade those before I get too far. So there's those roads done. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take this gravel road all the way to here. Just like that. And then I'll connect this up with all of them. Here. I can only do one at a time, so I'll have auto search, auto search, auto search. That way we can get those gravel roads done. It'll be slow, but it'll make things a little faster. I hope that radio's not too loud. I don't want to speak over other people's voices. So I'll turn it down again. Yeah, I really hope that wasn't too loud. So the snowplows now can't really do anything. So that might have been a bad idea. I'm not sure. And the mechanisms should be able to get over there. Yeah, I don't know why they're not. It says it can. Oh, I do need a bus. I do need a bus. Because they're so small. I can't fit a mechanism. Oh shit. So I guess I'll get rid of these. Down to the bus. And I'll build my gravel road. Once again. Shit. Shibbity dibbity. Yeah, get rid of the driveways. Put the road back through. Connect the driveways back up. And then I will do none of that. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna get rid of this whole fucking thing. Just like this. And we'll come back through and we'll bring the dirt road. Yeah, I'm a dummy. I'm a big old dummy. Nope, that won't work. Try it again. Connect the gas station up here. Connect my snow plows. Connect my gas trucks. All that looks good. Okay, so now we're back in business. And that was a big failure. So first things first, right? Well, second thing. This is stage 2 now, I think. Or stage 3. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to build a road depot so that I can park my cars. I'm going to put it here. Right? I'll put it on this side. So this will be a bunch of road depots. So I'll have 1, 2, and 3. And the first thing I will do is I'm going to buy 4 buses. These ones will be blue. I'll have 2 blue ones. And then these 2 red ones. And it'll be 2 for each border. 1 for workers and 1 for tourists for each border. So I'll let these buses get over here and go in to the gas station and fill up. Right? So now I'll take the first one. It's blue. So I'm going to add it to space elevator. And I'm going to load passengers. And then I'll go to the bus stop. And I'll unload all the workers. Now the workers can go to the bus stop and they don't need to get paid. So they'll just sit there for free. So I'll send that off. The next one is going to get tourists. Yep. It's going to go and it's going to load tourists and bring them to the bus stop. Start. And now this bus will do the same thing with the Soviets. Go and grab all the workers. It's going to unload all the Soviet workers here. Get Soviets, unload Soviets. Alright. And start. And this one is going to grab Soviet tourists and unload them over here. And I'll see if All of them force the passengers off. Yes, they do. Good. So now we're gonna have tons of tourists and workers and a bunch of shit over here. So now I'm gonna click this worker construction camp and I'm gonna change where it gets workers and I'm gonna get the workers not from there. I don't need it from there. I need the hotel. So the first hotel I'm gonna build is gonna be a small one. Oh yeah, I do have all these forest camps and tents that I want to build around places, but that's not going to be the first ones we build. So here's a small hotel, 10 workers, 70 tourists. And let me double check. Mountain hotel, 10 workers and 50 tourists. So I'm going to put this mountain hotel right here behind the bus stop. So the first thing that it needs, make sure I have auto search turned off. Unfinished road. Where is this located? Oh yeah, because it needs to build the driveway. That's fine. That's quite alright. So I'm going to take my buses and pick up the workers from this bus stop. And then I'll connect my buses to that piece of road. And I guess I'll have them go over there because I can't use a mechanism, it seems. Yeah. It's fine though. So 30 workers, drop them off here. And holy shit. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just 30. I don't want any more. Only one bus load. And even that's too much. Right. So far I've spent $115,000 just on the manpower. So what I do here is I have the tourists and I see what their demands are and I fill my tourists' demands first, and then after my tourists are happy I'll build my houses. I'm trying to think what exactly I used foreign manpower for. January. It's still January. The date's irrelevant. The date doesn't matter. I think the date does go. It just switches to January a few times a year because it wants to keep it to the winter. But eventually I do think the date will change to 2421. So let's see, I need to not have that happen. So all these workers are working here and I do not want that. So I'll get rid of that. I need concrete, gravel, and asphalt. I am just going to do this auto search. There's my concrete, and then here comes my gravel and asphalt. Mechanisms if they need them. And the only thing I'll keep the auto build off of is my buses, because I don't want people going to a construction site that doesn't have any materials because I don't want to have to pay them for their work, because they're considered working once they're inside this building. But if they sit here in the bus stop, I don't believe they're working. And all of this manpower that I used, I'm pretty sure was just in the beginning when I was building everything by like with the cheat mode, because I was building everything with, you know, this money thing selected. But when I turn it on to realistic mode, I can only build with resources. See, I can't click these. So I think that's where it says most of the money went. I really don't think that it's a bus stop, because I've tested it, and I don't think I use money on bus stop people. But anyway, now I can add workers. So I'll turn this up, and I'll let like 10 people come in here. And I think the people from the bus stop will walk over here. And if they don't, I'll just have to grab my bus, and I'll do the... Oh yeah, they walked over here. So I can go ahead and turn this all the way up. And then they'll come in here, fill it up. Sweet. It's going pretty fast. I still have speed up construction. Okay. Yeah, if the speed up construction wasn't on, this goes really slow. So if you want let's say you don't own the game and you're watching this to experience what it's like to play the game, you can go ahead and turn the video down a negative ×5. So speed the video down 5 times, and then this percentage will move as it would in the vanilla game. And I think that keeping these on the YouTube video is worth it, because I don't want an hour-long YouTube video about building 1%, you know. And the video is 43 minutes long, and I'm already setting up my hotel, and I think that's alright. The past couple of days I was playing, and it takes about an hour to get the town set up. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It depends where I start. Sometimes, last time I started over here. At one of my testings, I started over here in Traverse Bay. But that was no good because the ground is all fucked up. So I couldn't build anything. And I was looking around the map, and it looks like this is the flattest area here on the thumb. Everywhere else on this map is pretty hilly. But the thumb is pretty flat, so that's pretty good. I think that song was too loud. I feel like. Yeah, so turn these hills off. Come back here to the building. It has bricks, boards, and steel. It has a road crane connected to it. It has tons of workers. It's going to come up. And there it is. So here's a hotel in the middle of nowhere. It has no electricity. It has no water. They don't have food, alcohol, or meat. They don't have any sewage, garbage, nothing. It's just an empty building in the middle of this cold wasteland. They come here, they hang out, and then they leave. These are the first humans to set foot on the earth in hundreds of years, and they're so happy to be here that they don't care. And some people might die. Some people might come here, you know, they've never been on Earth. This is an exciting moment. So they come here, they get to Earth, and then they starve to death. And you can see it in my tourism. If I click all, it doesn't say any died, but I brought them in. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to need to first set up my water distributor, which I'm just going to do right now. So, a driver shed for a distribution office. And I'm going to put it here, probably. No. I'm going to put it down here, because I'm going to have my waste and water over here. It'll be closer for them to come and pick it up. So I'll have two. I'll have 1 and 2. And this one here, I'm going to delete because I built the wrong things. I need a road service shed. So I'll build 1 road service shed here, 1 road service shed here. We can bring all of this shit to the border for now. And I'm going to copy it over to this one. Okay, and I'm going to buy my water truck. Where's it at? Water cistern here. There it is. Let me just check my other ones. Yeah, that's too much. 15,000, no. So I buy a water truck, and now I'll buy my sewer truck. It'll be this one. And I'll build a 3rd construction shed. No, not construction shed. Road service shed. Here. And this is going to be messed up the road connection. There we go. And this will be my garbage trucks. And I remember when I played that you had to have a large container pick up the garbage from a small container, and you couldn't go to the building. But now it's changed. So if I buy this, this is the vanilla garbage truck, and it'll go right to the buildings and collect garbage right from the building itself. I don't know if that's a new thing or if I just didn't realize that it always did that and I put garbage bins around for no reason. But what I've been doing is I just have my garbage trucks collect garbage from the buildings until I have too much traffic or I can't keep up, and then I put down my garbage containers to help alleviate it, to consolidate like all my garbage at once, because they can only go to one building at a time and then to the dump. Which reminds me, I want to start building some more things. I'm going to build my dump, right, to put shit into. So I'm going to build my trash facility here, next to the power plant, like this. Yes, like that. We'll deliver the resources, and then when the time comes, we'll send the bus over there. Oh, right, heat. Heat. I forgot about heat.
There is
I have a free heating
miracles
plant,
happening in this land.
and I'm going
Oh,
to put
the
it right
rich man
here.
boasts and
That's
brags,
close
while
enough.
the poor man goes in rags.
Now I'm going to put this
There
right
is
behind
miracles
this
happening
guy.
in this land.
Now, let's see.
There is miracles happening
Yeah,
in
I'll put
this
it here. That's a good
land.
spot.
There
Right
is
on the dirt road, so I don't have to build any road. I'm going to put this on high priority because I need that heating plant
what's
pronto.
cotton in our sacks, so we have
Hopefully they
clothes
leave
on
early
our
so they won't
backs.
have to die. But
Miracles happening in this land.
yeah, so let me look at my money, and it says I'm making $200 a day from Russians and $366 from the Americans.
Too much
So I'm
grocery
earning some money,
bags for
very slow.
ourselves to pay the bills for ourselves.
Yeah, see, so it shows that some tourists are risking their lives to come and visit here,
Miracles happening
which is
in
fine
this
because I don't make them.
land.
It's their own choice.
There is
Man, I bet they're
miracles
so excited to be
happening
on the
in
earth
this
for the
land.
first time in centuries.
Oh, the rich man boasts
And I
and
know that they
brags,
don't die on the
while
bus
the poor
station. They're
man
still
goes in
considered inactive.
rags.
They only activate once they get into the building. And you can see how the numbers are moving. How these numbers are all frozen, right? But well, I guess they right, the tourist numbers are moving. I don't really know what I'm talking about here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that I know that they only freeze to death in the hotel. But being at the bus stop is exactly the same thing as being at the customs office. So now the heating facility has a lot of workers. Why is that? Can they walk there? Yes, so they can walk to the heating facility. I want to turn this down so they don't go over there. Not until I have the materials. Everything was delivered, so they only need workers to finish it. So I can turn this back up. I gotta start to remember when I put down a building to turn up the button. To turn down the workers so that nobody comes over here to work until I get the resources. Or I think a better bet would be click this and tell them they can only work in the hotel. And when this is complete, they can only work here. In all the buildings that I put down, I'll just say they can only work in those buildings. That way, the way that I get workers is that I use my bus. Like this one, I need workers, so I'll take my bus and assign it here, so the bus can just go and get workers only for this building. But if I build one close to the bus stop, now the bus stop people will not go there. I'll need to connect the bus. So I won't have to worry about messing with these buttons. The less I need to do, the less likely I am to forget. And I can see that my road crane is being used, so I'm going to buy a second road crane. Yeah, so there's no more workers, but there's full of materials. So I'll go ahead and connect my bus station to the heating shed, the heating facility. Now that the trash facility is done, I'm going to put my garbage in there. The heating facility is almost done, So that'll put heat in the hotel, and it'll make my tourists spend more money. Okay. I moved this date to the year 400 manually. So I'm kind of wondering if inflation is affected by that. Let's see, alcohol costs 246. Yeah, I don't know if that's a lot or a little. I could probably look at the economy here. Isn't there like charts? Yeah, here's a chart. So that shows the game start and compared to now. I'll do all. Yeah, so it looks like it doesn't affect it. Like that crashed. Looks like boards have gone up in price. Your buy price has gone up, the sell price has gone down. So it looks like inflation is affecting things. Well, that doesn't matter because we're not buying resources. We're only buying workers. Eventually we won't. Perfect. So now I'm going to take them and they're going to go work at the heating facility. And I'm going to look at the next thing. I have water, heat, and sewage. But they don't have a power supply because this power plant does not reach them. So I'm going to build a new one right behind the heating facility. Just like this. It'll be nice. And I should also put down a sewage treatment center. So power plant, trash, and then sewage next to here. Well, I won't do the sewage. I should just do, I'll do the water filter. I can drop the sewage off at the water filter, I think. If not, I can always change it. But I'll go ahead and put this here. I want that road to stretch out far. There we go. So I'll put the water filter here, and I'll put a sewage treatment here, just in case, but I won't build it. I'll destroy it in case I can't use it. Alright, so the power plant's done, which is weird because I didn't send any workers. Whatever. So now the hotel has power. I need a hospital, food, electronics, meat, a pub. So the first thing that I want to show is that I have a bunch of trailers, right? So I can go here. I have a trailer store. I have a trailer pub, trailer cinema. I have a small gym. I have a trailer school, trailer kindergarten, trailer hospital, a small university. I also have tents. Right, so my tents. I'm going to pause it, actually. And I'm going to have a dirt road over this way towards the water. And I totally forgot about all my tents. I could put some tents down. So the first thing they need is a hospital. So I'll build a medical tent. Maybe I should put it here. That probably would be cool, huh? Put it right down like here. Yeah. Go like this. So we'll have a medical tent, right? And I need a store for them to shop at. So this tent sells food, clothes, and electronics. Food, clothes, electronics, but they don't sell meat. Okay. Yeah, because they don't have any way to freeze it. That's fine. So I'll put the shop down. They don't have meat, but who cares? So now I'll do their sports. Nope, they don't have a tent for sports. But they will need a tent for the residents will need it. The residents will need a school tent, a kindergarten tent. Oh, I do need a fire station too right away. I forgot about my fire station. So 30, 20, 30. I'll build this normal small fire station. I'm going to put it right here. And that's going to be high priority because I need that fire station. I forgot that things can burn down. And I can actually build these buildings without workers. So that's cool. I can put these down and forget about them. Yeah. The Saginaw Bay Fire Station. I need that guy working. I should have built that first, but I forgot. If I have a fire and some shit burns down, I'll be fucked. Great. And I'm going to click my mountain hotel here. And I'll select this and this. No, the bus stop. Here and here. And now there's two things I forgot about. I'll need a driver shed to distribute items. And I'm going to have two of them. One and two. This distribution shed is going to have refrigerated cars. And I'll just buy this Ford E150 for 2 tons of meat. And then this one, I'm going to buy covered hulls from America. And I'll buy F350s, one for food, one for electronics, one for clothes, one for alcohol. And I need to build a consumer factory, Magic Consumers Factory. I think that's the right one. Let me check my clothes. No, it'll be under food. Yeah, this will have my clothes, meat, alcohol, and food. I'll go ahead and put it right here. And then I'll put a second industrial factory here, right next to it. And that's where we're gonna send food to the store and the hotel. See, that's why I do the hotel first, because it doesn't really matter if you have people or not. Although I don't know why they're not going to work there. Missing staff, can't get food. Workers, platform is full. Oh no, there's staff. There's some staff here. They just kind of go in cycles, like every other month or something, or like every couple of days it'll snap. I'm not sure how that works. I'll speed it up, and yeah, we got our resources coming over here. Now that my sewage facility is done, the water filter, I'll take my sewage and I'll send it. Yeah, I can't put it in the water filter, so I have to wait till the sewage treatment center is done. Everything is going smooth. I think I'm going to call this the end of the first episode. It's been a little over an hour, and I think that everything is looking pretty nice. Oh, there's one more thing. I should buy this ambulance. Good old ambulance. Everyone knows what they look like. So I'm going to go and head over to the ambulance here. And that's it. That's the episode. I'm going to turn the music up and we'll follow this ambulance. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you check out my playlists and see if you like any of my other games. That's it. I'm the Michigan Mayor, and I'll see you later.
The workers on the SB line, the strikes are not long. But Casey Jones, the engineer, he looks swagger on. Boiler it was leaking and the driver's on the pump. The engine never there.
The song is Casey Jones.
Casey Jones kept his
Casey
job going.
Jones.
Casey Jones was working double time. Casey
Casey
Jones
Jones, he's
got a
working
lot
all
of
the
men.
time.
The worker said to Casey, won't you help us with this work? Casey said, let me alone, you'd better take a hike. Well, Casey's wheezy engine ran right off the wheezy track. Casey hit the river with an awful smack.
I don't know who this Casey guy is, but he
Went
sounds like
to
a
hell
jerk.
bottom. Casey Jones broke his bloomin' spine. Casey Jones turned into an angel. He got up to heaven on the SP line.
Uh-oh, I guess he died.
When Casey got to heaven way up to that pearly gate, he said, I'm Casey Jones, the guy that pulled the SP freight. You're just the man, said Peter, our musicians are on strike. You can get a job a scabbing anytime you like. Casey Jones got a job in heaven. Casey Jones was doing mighty fine. Casey Jones went scabbing on the angels, just like he did the workers on the SP line. Well, the angels got together, they said it wasn't fair that Casey Jones to go around a scabbing everywhere. The Angels Union number 23, they sure were there. They promptly fired Casey down the street. Casey Jones, I went to hell a flying. Casey Jones, the devil said, oh fine. Casey Jones, get busy shoveling sulfur, it's what you get for scabbing on the